Well, good morning. It was another really cold night and a very cold morning, but not too bad because the wind really didn't pick up. It's pretty dead now with the wind, which is awesome. I've had the stove going for the last 2 hours just to warm up the tent, and now I'm going to make some breakfast. It was a fairly quiet night, although the coyotes were calling all over in the hills all night long, so that was really neat. And Birch thinks she heard an owl, so that's really nice. So just going to get some, I think we're going to make steak and egg breakfast sandwiches, steak, egg, and cheese, because we have a little bit of our steak left over from last night. So I can't wait to get some calories into me to help warm me up. Steaks from last night are essentially frozen, so I'm just kind of warming them up here over the fire. Going pretty good. Probably chop a bit more wood today, just so we can have a nice fire tonight and tomorrow morning. Today will be our last full day here, but we do have tomorrow about half the day, so it's pretty exciting. This is a really nice long trip. It's really good. Lets you get settled into a routine. Got some eggs going here too, and I got the steak and the bacon heating right here. It's going really fast. All right, Birch is making a little egg McMuffin there, and I'm making my little steak, egg, and cheese wrap here. It's gonna be good. This is A++. I like this restaurant. Well, I just scrambled up this ridge. Momentary panic. My heart rate's going 1,000 miles an hour, but just because this is straight up. It's beautiful up here. Camp is all the way down there. It's a lake. All the nice mosses and everything. Beautiful day. Royce is surveying his kingdom. Startled a grouse over there. My real tree insulated pants on. These are really nice this morning. Boy, the sun is warm. So the worst of the weather is over. So today's gonna be an awesome day. And then it'll be really nice. I think tomorrow when we paddle out, it's like 16 degrees, which is wild. So I feel like we're in fake winter right now. It gets really, really cold and nasty. And then it also gets really warm. Kind of like fake spring, you know, when you get all excited spring's coming and it ends up being like nasty weather all of a sudden. Oh, what a day. This is going to be great. We're hoping to paddle today out to one of the other little lakes, maybe explore another one just beyond that. We'll see. We're just going to take it nice and easy. Yeah, I did bring the hammock. I didn't use it. It was just way too windy. I'd have been just wildly swinging around. So I've really enjoyed the canvas wall tent. I highly recommend it if you have a chance to go with an outfitter, or if you, I mean, now you can buy canvas wall tents online on Amazon and from other outfitters and stuff like that. I made mine, but they're just so much fun, and it's so nice to have a nice wood stove, get it fired up in the morning. And the temperature differential is crazy. You know, it's like 20 degrees inside the tent, like -3 outside. So it's really, really nice. Just took a walk around the campsite, getting ready, tidying up. We'll probably head out in a little while to go for a little paddle and check out some other aspects of the lake and some other inland lakes. Just paddling down the lake. It's very narrow in here, very strong wind again. Not as strong as before. So, oh, it's a glorious day. So beautiful all around me, these beautiful cliffs and colors. Beaver Lodge right there. So I'm going to take a few pictures. Let's head towards the next lake. Here's our first portage. Beautiful. This portage is a little bit elevated, quite rocky. We're headed to a lake called Secret Lake. This looks like it might be interesting. This is definitely really different. Very, very marshy. Wow, that's interesting. Sure is beautiful in here. We're just weaving our way through, trying to find the main channel. It's great. This is really neat. Usually see lots of cattails. There's a lot of sedges and really cool, some bog plants in here too. I found this really cool berry in here. Never seen anything like it. I'm wondering if it's some kind of a cranberry. This whole shrub right here full of them. Isn't that amazing? Gone through our second portage now after finding those beautiful berries, and this is another lake we're going to go explore and have some lunch. It is confirmed that is a bog cranberry, so how cool is that? I have not seen cranberries in the wild like that. Usually high bush, so those are Really interesting. Bog cranberry. Well, this is our lunch. This is our lunch spot for the day. Our hangout in the sun. One of the other campsites is over there. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Maybe next time we'll portage in here. Love it. Oh, this is so cool. This is so good for the soul to get out and do this. I highly recommend backcountry camping and, you know, exploring. Have a base camp, go poke around, or hey, go someplace one night, go someplace the next. I don't think I do that with a canvas wall tent. It's more of a, you know, set it up and leave it for a few days, but maybe hammock camping or just a regular tent. Oh, this is great. Blazing hot sun, just what we need. Mix the water for some soup and hot chocolate. Lunch is really good. Birch bought me a special treat from Alberta. It's pemmican strips. Maple blueberry. It's bison. So good. Really good. Very flavorful. Lots of calories. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Yeah, we're just relaxing now in the sun. Enjoying the afternoon. Full sun. It's just beautiful. Won't be many more days like this. Just canoeing back home. Beautiful day. Ah! Somebody's back and glad to be here. We're back at camp now. Just gonna get all tucked in for the night. Everybody's working to get some wood. Royce is helping as well. Okay, so we've got, this is the stuff to really keep the fire going, and this is the fire starter, little tinders and birch bark and all that kind of stuff there. So just finishing that up. And then we can relax for the evening, knowing that we can have a fire tonight and tomorrow morning. Just at another gorgeous ridge by the tent. Tents and our boats are straight down that embankment. It's like a whole other biome up here. Beautiful oak ridges, these wild grasses. Beautiful. Lots of acorn and lots of deer, that's for sure. Look at it, it's like so different. Right behind me. So different than other places we've been today. Man, I'm so glad I came out this time of year. It's so beautiful. The colors, thankfully, still some of the oak leaves are up. I'm really, really grateful for this experience. I honestly, 10 out of 10 for Kawartha Highlands Provincial Park. I mean, it's beautiful park. Beautiful, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So many things to do and see. And still really untouched in some areas. On the edge of an embankment here. Bet you in the spring, maybe there's a bit of water in here, or was at some point. It's pretty cool. It's pretty far down. I want to go down there. Just neat following all these little trails. You see little animal trails up through here. It's really cool. I hear a red-tailed hawk. Let's go over there. Sandhill cranes in the background. They're down the river. They're quite a ways away, but I don't know if you guys could hear that at all, but they must be migrating. Very cool.
Oh, there they are up there, Jen.
Oh, look it, look. Holy, there they are, guys. Wait. That is sandhill cranes. That's how they migrate. Holy. And tonight's supper. Birch, what are you making us?
Mac and cheese with kielbasa and bacon.
Whoa. Wish you guys could smell this. It smells divine.
Little cheddar, little Gruyere. Gonna be tasty.
Yeah. Gosh, all these hearty meals. Hey, who wants to come out on a trip with us? We'll be your guides and we'll feed you well. Down below in the comments, let me know. Certain somebody wants some supper. Hey, where's he? What are you doing? That's the front door. Smells supper. All right, what's the verdict?
It's really good.
Oh, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, that's so good. Yummy. Well, another great day. We're just getting ready to head back into the tent, play some card games. This trip is really cool. I'm so happy to see some new things and explore new places. We'll catch you in the morning. Well, just getting ready for bed, and you can see there's a tick right here. Sorry about the way the light frequency is going there, but there's a little deer tick right there. I felt it biting me just at the belt line. So now I got to do a full tick check again. I don't know if I came off the dog or what, but I was up at that little ridge there with all the oak leaves. So I don't know. Maybe he picked it up there. So just a few little wet spots in the tent you can see right there. But overall pretty dry. My waterproofing worked. Well, good morning. It is a much warmer and a muggy morning this morning. 100% humidity. I think it's going up to about 17 degrees today, which is crazy compared to what we've experienced. It poured rain through most of the early morning hours here, but the tent held up really well and it was quite warm actually. Royce is all curled up in a ball still in his little bed situation. Not keen to get out in the mud, and today's pack up day, so oh boy, I think some stuff is going to get really dirty. I'm going to take as long as possible with this tent. Hopefully, I mean, it's pretty humid out, but at least we can get some dryness to it and maybe get the land dried out a little bit so that's not like a complete ball of mud to try to put this away. And then I'll, pack up all these things. And when I get home, I'm going to have to leave them out for some time to dry because you don't want to pack up wet gear ever, or it's going to be a nightmare. And spending as much time as I did on this tent, I don't want to put it away wet, because it will just molder and be kind of nasty. And I managed over the years to keep it in really good condition. So yeah, we'll just make sure we dry it out. So last night we were relaxing in here. As you saw in my last clip, we found ticks. There was one, there was second, third, and a fourth. So they actually discovered came in on the dog's jacket, because I was sitting on the end of the bed. Dog's jacket was balled up. So we found that one on me. I found another one on my back. Good thing I checked. And then I was like, where are these coming from? And I literally took all the bedding apart because I thought, oh my God. And I looked at the dog, couldn't find any more in the dog. So took out the little jacket because I just wanted to put it on him because it was getting to bedtime for him, and unfurled it, and there was lots of ticks crawling all over it. I thought, oh my God. So that had been there for a while and it was sitting on the ground. So anyways, went and picked all those off, put the jacket on him, and then checked everything again before I went to bed. I'll check myself again this morning and when I get home, just to make sure I don't want to get Lyme disease. So the shorter amount of time if ticks are attached to you, the better for not getting illnesses. So just be really vigilant when you're out. This is a time of year, even though it was really cold, the ticks start moving above 4 Celsius, and they could have even been in the leaf litter underneath where we're sleeping right now. Although I do have a tarp down for part of it, it's not all tarped. So, I think some ticks may have gotten in just by the coat sitting on the ground, for example. So be tick smart and safe. So Birch is out for a beautiful morning paddle. Royce and I just hiked out to one of the other little lakes there, close Portages. And it's populated woodpeckers, lots of birds migrating through. Heard some little flock of whatnot going through. Oh, it's raining. Shoot. All right, gotta go. Sorry, we darted for a little bit there. I thought it was going to pour. I just didn't get soaked. I think we'll just get some little off and on showers this morning. I'm just going to wait till things dry up before packing up. But all right, false alarm. It started, then it stopped. Now I'm in the boat, poking around. And they are on the shore waiting for me. It's super nice out, really quiet. Love getting out when it's this quiet early in the morning. Just the birds and me. Well, we're going to get a good fire going for breakfast this morning. The tent is wet, so yeah, we'll get nice and warm and hopefully dry out some of the canvas. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to packing up a wet tent. I'm trying to bang off some of the leaves. As you can see, sometimes they can trap the water. So the tent did actually pretty well. Just a couple little spots you can see that kind of went through, but they didn't actually leak in the tent. The grain is so, like, it's all cotton, so it just really seals when everything swells up with the water. So anyway, I'm just going to kind of get some of these leaves off and get the fire started. Just getting breakfast going, making some breakfast wraps again. Last of my eggs. So cool, all the food kept really well. It's got a bit more wood to burn through. We really did well with our wood budgeting for this trip, so I'm really happy about that. Obviously, if it was winter time, we'd be doing a lot more wood prep. But we got plenty to kind of have a nighttime fire for several hours as well as a breakfast fire. Quite frankly, we only had that one first night the fire outside. It's so much nicer inside in here, especially with the way the weather's been. So really, really enjoyed this wood stove. Nice and hot breakfast. Wraps for the win. The same. We've been eating really, really well on this trip. I can't complain. We have enough food. We have enough food to actually last us several more days. It's super tempting to stay, but yeah. So finish breakfast, then I guess we'll think about continue to dry out the tent and packing up our stuff. It's really warming up nicely. We're just packing up. So this is how it looks like with the sidewalls off. And you can see I have a screened-in area there for summertime, so you can put your cots right in there. And they don't need the stove, obviously. And that's how it looks. So you have a nice little vestibule to sit in, the nice warmer weather. It's actually quite warm today, so I'm overdressed actually right now. But yeah, so that's how you can set up these baker's tents as well in the spring and summer time. Or if it's windy or nasty, you put those sidewalls up. Adds a bit to your weight, but honestly, it is well worth it. I'm super happy we brought the tent. It was the best choice for this type of weather, especially that day we were windbound and stuck in the tent. It was really nice and warm. We could just hang out and not worry about the weather. Well, and just like that, we're all packed up. It took us the whole morning of relaxing and then just getting to it, taking everything down and leave no trace. So we were here, but you really wouldn't know it. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Our fingers were all taped up, ready to paddle back. We had a wonderful time here and we can't wait to do it again. We hope we can do this for many more years. Have a great week and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye.